Goes through Smith's hands. A little bit of a tough angle. I think he was expecting a straight-up inside one, but Carl Morgenstern makes it completely irrelevant. We've been waiting for him to do that, to deny a handler pass. He did. Can he track this one down? I think he's got plenty of juice, and he does. Bookends for Mr. Morgenstern. He flips it over to Tad. Tad's got John Mast in cutting, throws him a little backhand, and John's got a target going deep, and it's an attractive one. It is Steve McGilsky, who goes up big and pulls down a goal.
Being able to make them available for pickleball. It's with all these new recreation opportunities, it's not necessarily that we have to build new, but we have to be able to adapt what we have.
Is there a little bit of resistance to that because of he helped to found the Pittsburgh High School Ultimate League and eventually started the Pittsburgh High School Ultimate League Scholarship, which gives $1,000 a year for 4 years to the scholarship recipient if that person stays in the Pittsburgh area for college. And they've been giving it out for 10 years and have it almost fully endowed now. That throw was going to be open and could have gone to the break, but the Thunderbirds managed to contain it. Now Alex Thomas with Jimmy Toll trailing behind him, but Alex Thomas doesn't need Jimmy Toll to trail behind him. Instead, he pulls it down, gets it to Diesel. Diesel has some options, takes the safest one, the former Robarsh, who slings it across the field. Leiter gets there, but too late, and Jimmy Toll comes up with the opposing team can sub a player too. And Graber without a lot of options. Morgenstern with tons of pressure. 13 seconds left. And Kapiamba goes down, catches it, throws it up in the air in triumph. But Morgenstern really making a statement tonight. He has been threatening to do that all season long, that he's been playing with the Thunderbirds. He hasn't been here the whole time. Meanwhile, AT putting on the Jets, catches up to Hunt, but unable to do anything about the throw. And Davis catches it behind him. Hunt sends Vats gets Perticone to lay out with a fake and then sends a lofting reset to Mast, who loses some yardage but then gains it back by finding Trimble. And Trimble has Max Thorne deep. And Thorne catches it in the end zone behind Reprimand on the mark, looking a lot in front of him, and he throws a blade up across the field that finds Danny Hunt perfectly and in stride. Backing off him is Jimmy Toll, and Carl Morgenstern in a race to the corner, and Davis peels off, gathers it in with his left hand in the back, looks to the referee. His defender to Beardsley. He laces one to Thorne on an in-cut, and Max doesn't hesitate. He finds Dave Vats, and this one hangs up pretty as you please, and Vats brings it down the back of the end zone. Triple switch earlier in the game. The fact that nobody did that for Detroit made Robarsh an easy target in the end zone. But that was a while ago. Now, a target all night long is Davis, and Sparky Davis runs this one down. D'Amica's on him, and he sends it out to Danny Hunt. Corrals it with a two-hand clap catch. Max Stet forcing him hard to the sideline. Sneaks it over Robarsh's shoulder, and there might be a little contact, although it doesn't look like it from the throw. Repperman rushing to catch up to Davis, but can't quite, and Hunt comes behind him. And you come back sunburned and scraped up and tired and happy, and you've never been able to explain it to him. Show him professional ultimate. Show him what the game looks like played at the highest levels. Like this throw from Max Thorne to Joe Marmerstein. Pinpoint accuracy to a perfectly timed. And I tweaked my groin muscle. It's a little uncomfortable. So he's going to take 2 weeks off, and hopefully he'll be ready. Carl Morgenstern, and then opportunity to get a block, which he does. And this one again set up by Xavier Maxstat pull. Isaac Smith picks up the rolling disc. Morgenstern running with him in tandem. And Morgenstern tall Ethan Beardsley. Those inside outs tend to rise, but it doesn't matter. And now Marmerstein snaps one off to Thorne, who sneaks open behind that defense. And boy, every one of them coming down almost 5 yards deep, at least 5 yards deep in the end zone. Leiter trots up, and Burke with those big steps gets a bit of a lead. Jimmy Toll coming on the backside. Davis also there. D'Amica's there. And it's Burke who pulls it down, the big man. And he throws a backhand floater to Danny Hunt. And how will Danny Hunt celebrate this? Didn't get it up. That needed to be a bender to hook out of bounds. Nichols picks it right up and gets it to Witten. Witten looks deep. And again, they have to gamble, this time on offense. And Jimmy Toll reads it and comes through and makes the block. So Witten put his eyes downfield. And then when he stopped to throw it to the in-cut, he didn't stop to assess the situation. Jimmy Toll rushes towards that cone. However, he's cut off. So Isaac Smith catches it. And he finds Steve McGilsky running across the field, and the Thunderbirds increase the lead to 4.